gentlemen, welcome to a new episode of the Good Night Podcast. My name is Amer. As you know, today we have the return of the prodigy, the man who's been busy opening for one of the greatest in Montreal, in Canada, the one and only Mr. Joel Slavik. Everybody, let him hear it. Joel Slavik.
Hey, let him hear it, baby.
Listen, World War III might be happening outside of Canada, but boy, you are living it. Congrats, my friend.
Thank you, my friend.
It brings me happiness to see you blow up. I shouldn't say blow up in World War III in the first 5 minutes, but hey.
Demonetized. Yeah. Oh, I'm having fun. Staying away from the news.
That's good. That's
which I think helps a lot.
It's good. So you did sold out shows. How many rooms? How many people were in that?
I did. It was 7 shows. It was 950 seats, I believe. Yeah, a lot of fun. Had a good time. Now I'm back to reality. I did
Hey man. hey. For some reason, calling my show reality.
No, dude. Earlier today, I was at a barbecue and they
Yeah.
They knew comedians were there, so they turned on a mic and an amp, and they were like, "You should go up," and I was like, "No," and then I ended up going up, and it was brutal, and it's what I needed. Now we're back.
I'm doing a birthday show for a quite big French celebrity.
Mm.
You know who it is. I'll tell you later who
Okay.
it is. And he's like, "Hey, it's my birthday. You want to come host?" I'm like, "Yeah, how much?" He's like, "Okay." I'm like, "Fine, I'll do it." I have a feeling it's going to be the same thing. It's going to be quite...
What is
painful.
this celebrity famous for? No idea who that is.
Yeah, you do.
No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's exciting, man.
So I'm like, "Okay, I'll host your birthday show," but it's a birthday show. So I'm like, "Oof."
Is it in like a backyard, or is it like a proper show?
I
or?
think it's in a bar,
Okay.
but that bar is not known for comedy. So, hey, it's money. That's
Yeah.
that's the way I see it.
Is he going up?
I don't know. We'll find out.
Okay. But what if he just thought you were going to strip? Like, what if that's why he brought you on?
Yeah, I'll do it.
Yeah?
Yeah, it pays me well. I'll listen. Whoever wants to see this for money, salam alaikum. That's what I think. You know what I mean?
Yeah. No, that's fair enough, man. I mean, you got to do what you got to do. But it's a birthday show. People should be in a good mood.
I hope so. I think there's going to be a lot of bilingual or mostly speaking French people.
Mm.
So it's going to be exciting to see how it goes. I'm super excited. First of all, I'm super honored
Mm.
that he thought of me. It's like, oh.
He could just
Thank
be
you.
like, man, it's going to be rough. Let's throw Amer in there. I want to see him die.
Exactly. Whose career are we going to destroy?
Who's spite booking now? That's hilarious.
I consider him like we're not close enough to be friends, but he's one of the good people I've met in this industry. So
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to doing that for him. More importantly, I'm excited. You're on the show as well.
Yes.
July 11th. I'm running my hour, everybody.
In Montreal.
In Montreal. This is the first time that I run my hour in Montreal ever since I started going on tour. Joel Slavik will be hosting. We'll have Will Del Vecchio doing a quick spot off the top,
Mhm.
warming them up.
I've seen it on the road. Not great. No, I'm just kidding. Just kidding. It's going to be awesome. It's at Club Atwater.
Guys, we're going to have to change hosts. It's okay. Ben Cardilli is going to host the show, and it's going to be great. And it's going to be fun.
No, it's been good, man. It's we were in Fredericton,
Yeah.
and we've been able to do the road and seeing you stretch your legs a little bit. It's been fun, man. You've been figuring it out, tightening it up. It's been good.
You're the only one who can compare me to the greats, because the job you do for me is also the job you do for, the man who you want to keep anonymous.
I mean, yeah.
The greatest. He's opening for Sugar Sammy. So you're the only one who opens for me and for Sugar Sammy. So you get to see the road where it starts and where it can lead to.
I feel like you got to do both, right? You got to do both.
Yeah, you're blessed for now. You get to do the road with Sammy. So yeah, enjoy it for sure. But you get to see like, oh, this is where it begins for everybody.
Yeah.
For everybody, it begins in
But
a,
you do.
a room
You've
of
been
30, 40.
You've been crushing on the road though. Like don't sell yourself
Oh,
short. You've
100%.
been having good sets.
I'm very happy with my sets on the road. There's so much to learn, but I haven't done a room of 900 people, 7 shows. That would be great. The headline. Oh my God!
We've been doing cafes of 30.
Yeah, 30 to 40.
Fun crowds.
Always fun.
Always fun crowds.
Always fun shows. Everybody who comes to the show, except maybe 2 people,
We did have a few walkouts in Fredericton.
enjoyed it completely. My favorite show, by the way.
Fredericton?
Yeah, my
Me too.
favorite show so far.
It was up there.
It was. Here's the thing. I like it when shows are magical, and that show was magical.
Mhm.
I felt so connected to the crowd. I felt that my riffing was working perfectly. I felt since people just came to see a comedy show, no one came to see me, no one knows me.
Yeah.
I was able to play like, okay, you guys don't know me or you guys know me, and who to, jab at and who to not jab at. It was.
I will say you showed your age when you took a call from a landline during your set.
Well, yeah, the phone was ringing. What am I supposed to not pick up?
You were hitting the dials.
That phone was used to call a bomb.
You did make that joke immediately. Yeah,
Of course.
I respected that. We didn't know who was going to be on the other line, but
Also, I said Gerald Ford, which is out of all. This is an old. Even I'm too young to know who Gerald Ford is as a president.
oh man, I didn't even know who that was. I thought that was the car
Seriously?
guy, Gerald Ford.
Yeah, he was a president
Of the U.S.?
Of the U.S. Yeah.
Okay, well,
That phone looked like it was used by Gerald Ford. You don't know who Gerald Ford is?
no idea.
Damn.
American political history. I mean, other than the obvious like JFK, I don't really know much.
You know Canadian history?
Somewhat. Yeah.
Give me 5 prime ministers of Canada.
Sir John A. Macdonald.
Okay.
That counts, right?
That counts, yeah.
Chrétien.
Chrétien, you got it.
Okay, we got Stephen Harper.
Stephen Harper.
The dog. Trudeau. Carney.
Carney. Okay, well let's remove Trudeau and Carney.
Trudeau's dad.
Trudeau, what's his name?
Pierre Elliott Trudeau.
Pierre Elliott Trudeau. Okay.
And what's his face? Ben Mulrooney.
Ben Mulroney. Is it Ben or is it Brian Mulroney?
Brian. It might be Brian.
Brian.
Ben Mulrooney's a famous guy.
I think it's his son who's very tanned.
Okay.
He's very show businessy.
Brian Adams. I'm just kidding. He's a singer.
I think he had a great
he's a
year
Canadian
in 1969.
singer.
Other than that,
yeah.
no. It's pretty good. It's pretty good.
And, Tim Horton.
Tim Horton was...
He was a drunk. He was a drunk.
He was Prime Minister of Alberta, I believe. This is what he did.
Ralph Klein, shout out to Ralph Klein. You know,
who's Ralph Klein? I don't know.
So he was the Prime Minister of Alberta when I was young.
Yeah.
And there was 1 year. Oh, sorry.
Yeah. Or just bring it closer to your face. Sorry. Go ahead. Suck the mic.
He was, yeah, it's rubbing off on me. He was the Prime Minister of Alberta when I was young, and they had a huge surplus 1 year. So what they did is they gave $400 to like every Albertan.
Wow.
So like they called it Ralph Bucks, but he was a huge drinker.
Yeah.
He drank like crazy, and like there was this. I remember I read about this. There was a story about him. He's blackout drunk in Edmonton, and he went into a homeless shelter and started throwing money on people, telling them to get a job. he was like blackout, and he got in a fight with a homeless guy, and he was like, "Get a job,
I love these stories.
That's crazy. And he was still prime minister for like years after that.
Because he was beloved probably by the people.
Yeah.
When politicians are humans, that era is gone.
Yeah.
That era of like, I don't know if you remember, what was the name of the guy who was the NPD? He was the leader of the NPD. He was bald. He had a mustache.
Jack Layton.
Jack Layton. People always they talk to him as if he's an angel. This guy got
got jerked off.
Got jerked off.
Yeah.
And then he married an Asian girl, which is, I mean, he found his
the mayor of Toronto. Pretty sure
the mayor of Toronto who did some crack, or his brother or whatever.
Well, he married the current mayor of Toronto.
Yeah.
But I watched the Rob Ford documentary recently, and I gotta say the line. He's talking about some girl accused him of saying that he wanted to eat her pussy, and he said, "I'm happily married. I have more than enough to eat at home."
Oh,
Legend. That's
slam dunk.
That's the funniest thing I've ever heard in my life.
Yeah.
He's a for that.
Jean Chrétien, who choked a guy who tried to talk to him. He's like, "Hey, I don't know if you have."
I didn't know about this one.
Okay, so Jean Chrétien, I think he was in Quebec.
He was a separatist, right?
No, Jean Chrétien was the Prime Minister of Canada.
Okay.
He was the Prime Minister when I was young, when I was a little boy. He was like a badass. He talked like this.
Yeah.
He came from Chibougamau, I think, or Chicoutimi. He's from Shawinigan. He came from Shawinigan. He's a Quebecer. Became Prime Minister of Canada, and he was like, hey, it was like a tough kid. And someone came to talk to him, and he was like berating him. And Jean Chrétien just grabbed him by the mouth and then pushed him away.
Oh, wow.
He kind of choked him and he pushed him away. My favorite memory of Jean Chrétien to this day is how he's like, get the hell out of here, boy.
What do you think Carney's thing's going to be?
He has the
Because Trudeau
eyes,
had the black face.
Yeah. He has the eyes of a guy who sold his soul to the devil. He terrifies me.
There's photos
There's
of him
no
with
eyes.
There's photos of him with Ghislaine Maxwell.
I mean, she is hot. I get it.
Really?
She is small. I always said, and I'll say it again, Ghislaine Maxwell is so hot, she made me want to date older women, which is ironic.
I remember you saying that, yeah, because because Epstein
Yeah.
had a different agenda.
Epstein
Yeah.
had different tastes, but I'm like, God damn, she was gorgeous, man.
I
She was
don't
a
know.
gorgeous lady.
I don't know if she was worth the lifestyle. I don't know if she was hot enough for that bad
I'm
boy
talking
lifestyle.
Purely physically, she helped her husband.
Oh my God.
She that's a good woman. She stood by his man's
I
side.
mean, she did help her husband till the very end.
I don't
yeah.
know if she was his wife. I don't remember the complete details. I think
They were business partners.
they were
I
business.
think, at
They
the
were
end.
partners in the
Yeah.
complete sense of the term. Yeah, yeah. So yeah, I love that time where like politicians were not like I had to be squeaky clean. You know,
Yeah.
they're like no, they had a little. He's the father of Justin Trudeau.
hmm
What's his name again?
Pierre Elliott.
Pierre Trudeau. Apparently, a huge womanizer.
Yeah.
Drove a convertible, smoked, drank,
Yeah.
partied, banged. Used to go to like with his wife to orgies or whatever.
Trudeau was a playboy too.
Well, he is. Yeah, I don't know why he got into. He should have done what Ben Mulroney does and just became like a Canadian TV superstar.
Yeah.
Isn't it? It's surprising that he went into politics.
Yeah. I mean, it's. I don't know. I think, like the aspect of like politicians not being human anymore. It's like. I don't know, because there's always what blows me away is like a lot of these politicians to get there, they're like squeaky clean their entire
Yeah.
lives. They're lawyers or whatever and because they know they want to get into politics, they're like squeaky clean, and then they get into the House of Commons and they're just screaming at each other like animals. Like, have you seen that? Like,
Yeah, but there's like 6 people who watch.
but the liberal like Trudeau will be speaking and the whole conservative bench is like pussy. Like it's like a schoolyard lunch. It's like a school lunchroom. It's amazing. But I'm just like, how are you squeaky clean your whole life and then you get to the show and you're just like this guy. Like, I love it though. I think it's
sad that no one can agree on anything.
yeah.
I'm like, come on, man. All right, we need to speak in we need to speak in Facebook Shorts or like Instagram Shorts format. So here's the top 5 Prime Minister hookups. No, Prime Minister. How we said?
Controversies.
Here are the top 5 Canadian politician
Controversies.
Okay,
That's the real.
me trying
The setup.
Me.
Setup with.
me trying to connect with the youth. Here are the top 5 moments in Canadian that shaped Canadian politics.
Okay, well, number one, dude, Rob Ford. There's nobody who beats Rob Ford.
Rob Ford, number 1. Yeah, Rob Ford.
Just the whole thing. Pussy eating.
The pussy eating.
Crack smoking too. Those
Crack smoking. Mwah.
Let's just do top 5 Rob Ford.
Yeah, top
moments.
5 Rob Ford. Well, yeah,
Honestly.
you just watched the documentary. So
yeah.
give me the top 5 Rob Ford moments that scarred you.
Pussy eating was number 1. I mean, that didn't scar me. That made me a fan, to be honest.
This guy eats.
This guy, I mean, yeah. And then the crack smoking was pretty badass. Honestly, I think the thing about him, like, say what you will about, like, he was a nutcase,
Yeah.
but he really, like, went above and beyond for the people when they needed him. So maybe someone asked him to smoke crack. I don't know.
Yeah. I remember seeing the video. I remember he was smoking with black people.
hmm
I'm like, look, he's not racist.
Yeah.
Say what you want.
He
Because
coached-
he could be racist.
He coached high school football, too.
Yeah?
Yeah.
For devil. Then, of course, he hung out with black people all
Yeah,
the
yeah.
time. Because he could be very racist. He's like you.
Okay.
Just white. You know, like white,
He's
Aryan.
He's pretty white, but apparently he used to be a drug dealer in high school.
He used to be a drug dealer.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh,
Like,
definitely
dude, no,
love
he
with black people.
he was he was a bad boy for a long time, and then when he became mayor.
he became mayor.
That's the thing.
Oh, I
was
love this world.
I was thinking about this. Like, American politics are like crazy, like scary crazy.
Yeah.
But Canadian politics are like funny crazy, right? Because like you hear what
But Trump is very funny.
he's funny, but like when he's talking about like blowing up every corner of
Yeah.
the world, you're like, man, that's scary.
Did you see what just happened in the news? A lot of people. So you know, he bombarded the Iran, ended the nuclear program or whatever. Then he got on the news. He was about to like land the plane or something, and he said,
Really?
and people going, "Oh, he's one of us. He's human." He said, "Man, Iran and Israel been fighting for so long. These people have no idea how to like." He was criticizing both countries.
Really?
And he said the word, and people are like, "Oh, he's human."
Mm.
He's the when is the last time you heard a president say?
Yeah, I don't think I've ever heard that.
Yeah. So
Well-
I don't know. Part of me, I'm like, I like him now.
Did Trudeau ever swear?
I don't think so. He would say frick.
Frick?
Yeah.
He looks like he'd drop a gosh darn it.
Gosh darn. Yeah.
Stubs his toe.
I remember when
Smudges his face paint. Gah. Sorry, that was a long time ago. I shouldn't even be making jokes about it.
Yeah, he's retired now. He's out of public
Actually,
office.
then it's fair game. I think.
We should son right now. Now I'm happy for his son, who looks so handsome. Have you seen his son?
No, I haven't seen it.
Xav, he's a rapper.
Yeah.
Buddy, I am so happy for him.
Is he a good rapper?
I don't know. He mumbles a little. So
Well, that means he's a good rapper these days.
He is very handsome. He looks like Matt Rife.
Okay.
Gorgeous young man. There's so much hate thrown at him
Of course.
because his father was prime minister for like 500 years.
Yeah.
But he's using that to get the algorithm to like him. So he has a tremendous Instagram, Facebook, social media management.
Yeah.
Because they're like, okay, what works right now is people fighting in the comment section. Let's have your dad in the studio and see what people say. So he's very smart.
He's getting a lot of death threats.
No, I don't. I think he's being called gay.
Oh, okay. Well, that's
He's being
fine.
called gay a lot.
That's fine. His dad was getting that for 4 years, so I'm sure he'll figure it out. But yeah, I
never
didn't.
heard of Xav? Xav
That's his
original?
name?
Yeah,
No.
Xav.
Should I do a live listen?
Oh, all right, guys. This is.
Is he on Spotify?
I hope he is. Yeah, guys. This is a what's it called? A live react.
Live react.
Live react to Xav Trudeau.
I'm just gonna put in Trudeau. Zav.
Xav. So guys, let's listen to this is Joel reacting to a Xav Trudeau song. What's his biggest?
Till night's done.
How many listens?
106,000.
Wow, I wish I had that on my podcast. Maybe he drops the N word.
Imagine it's just Kanye's.
Yeah. No. The collab you always wanted, Xav and Kanye. Okay, hit. Okay, let's move it away from the speaker because I'm gonna have to. I can't include it in the.
Oh, because copyright?
Yeah, I don't want the whole Trudeau team to get at me.
Dude, we've been saying nothing but good things about the
Dude, imagine. Okay, cut it off. So as you can tell, he's very smooth. He's like,
He just sounds like that. Just sounds like Xanax music.
yeah.
Like
Yeah, I
he
guess
just
this
sounds
is
like he
his
likes drugs.
Xavier, Xanax.
Maybe
Trudeau.
that makes a lot. I mean, he is a nepo baby, so maybe he's hooked on the
Yeah,
junk.
for sure it spills. Yeah, for
Yeah.
sure. He has access to premium Xanax. For
Yeah,
sure.
yeah.
Took them off his mom's cabinet or something.
Doing his dad's Viagra.
Dude, imagine. Okay, you're a single man. You meet a beautiful girl at the bar. You're like, hey, let's go back to my place. And then you're like, oh, let me set the mood. And then you put some Xav.
Hey,
Trudeau.
who'd you vote for?
And you're like, Siri, play some.
Imagine she was like conservative.
You bang her at the end. You tell her, yeah, you just suck my dick to some Xav Trudeau.
Oh man,
That would be a great.
Do you think that's? I don't know. I feel like that's totally not the kind of music his dad would like too. So I don't know. That's being a rapper wouldn't be easy. I think.
No, I think it's harder than being a comedian because comedians we can be honest.
Mm-hmm.
We can just as much as you want, but rap is so glorifying. And look how cool I am.
Yeah.
It's like being the bravado. It's so important in rap that it's hard to get when you're still open micing rapping.
You gotta. Is there a rap open mic?
Oh, and we should all.
We
go
should
there.
start one here.
We should start a rap open mic where everybody you have to say the N word. You'll host.
No. Starting a rap open mic, man. That'd be wild.
Hey, yo. And then you'll have. I wonder if in a rap open mic, like, here in the comedy scene, we have regular comedy and then you have like woke comedy. I wonder if they have woke rap or has that movement not yet reached rap? Yo,
The woke movement?
Chilling in my Mercedes Benz with my 6 pronouns, holla at you. Who you calling binary? Who you calling binary? Chuku 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 choo.
Yeah, like rap that doesn't objectify women.
Would you listen to? I mean,
I'd have to hear it.
I'd
I'd have to hear it. Hey, let's get.
Come on, drop me a what do you call it?
Beat.
I'll give the beat.
I'm not doing a freestyle.
Come on.
No, this isn't Sway in the morning. I'm not doing a freestyle. I can't freestyle at all.
Come on. Let's say I'm Charlemagne the God, and you're a guest.
Oh.
On.
When you put it like that. No, I don't. I've always loved hip hop, but I knew I was just too. I don't have rhythm, and I'm too white. I probably can't do it.
Yeah, Xaf can do it, bro. You can do it.
Yeah, that's probably true, but I don't know. I don't want to. I think it would be. It's already
You never had like a poetry or a rap period of your life?
No, I never wrote. I never wrote raps or poetry or anything. I remember we did poetry in English. I thought that was interesting, but I never wrote a rap song. But
Rap is just poetry
it is in a way, yeah. It's like a different. It's like
with just the right amount of
it's like
misogyny.
a different rhythm. Yeah, there's bitches. There's money and loose
there
women.
must be, like, if you go over history, millions of circumstances or times where a rapper will be like, what rhymes with bitch? Mitch?
I thought you were gonna say circumcisions.
Slitch? And like, what would... The guy's like, he's with a pen and paper. He's on the bus in Detroit going, what rhymes with bitch? Oh, what about...
Snitch.
Snitch. Lynch.
What rhymes with money?
Huh?
Okay, I don't know about that one. But what rhymes with money and hoes?
Biatch.
Biatch.
What rhymes with biatch?
How many times can I scream the city that I'm from?
A lot.
The South Side, specifically.
Southside Chicago.
Chicago.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know if we're talking about a specific rapper.
And then it moved to come. What times with Heil Hitler?
Yeah. Yeah. That's the thing, man.
The evolution of rap.
Yeah. I think, yeah, fuck,
Because you
man.
listen to rap.
I listen to, it's,
You listen to a lot of black music.
Like, when I was like,
And he never says the N-word.
never says it. Never said it.
Never. It's crazy, isn't it? Not even as a joke. This guy has never dropped it once.
Yeah. This is good. Like,
Cut it.
I'm happy the camera's rolling for this.
Joel
normally when this podcast is going on, I'm like rolling, but that's one I'd like to keep in.
Joel is you are your own public relations media guy. I realize something. A lot of the shorts we produce. Maybe I should stop tagging.
I
you.
refrain from sharing. Yeah. Yeah.
It's terrifying you.
I do have family on there. I know you post your, but
yeah. Yeah.
Do you remember we were talking about making a carousel of our trip, and it was just our shits in Fredericton. Content, baby. Content.
You say what you want. That got me a few followers, but
Did it?
Yeah.
How many?
I don't know, 4 or 5.
Nice.
Something like that. Yeah. Yeah, blowing up like you thought I would. Same number, same hood.
It's all good. Yeah.
It's all good. So
You
you
like
had a fun, other than doing comedy, what have you done that was like interesting? Or are you just focused?
Dude,
'cause you had 7 shows, yeah?
Yeah, I just do comedy, man.
What was your
pre-comedy?
pre-comedy? Like,
My
okay, so you have a
pregame?
big show, let's say, at 8 p.m.
Yeah.
The shows were at 8 p.m.
8 p.m.
You know where the room was?
Yeah.
You know, Metro, okay, blah, blah, blah. What time would you wake up?
I don't know. I wasn't sleeping much, to be honest, but I don't know, like wake up
Why, Joel?
because I was excited and nervous, and it was like a good not. So like I would
Okay.
wake up still like it was like the adrenaline was
Yeah.
going. But yeah, I don't know. I was pretty much like thinking about it all day, and then I would I'd take a shower and have a coffee, and then go to the venue and pace in the green room, and then bada boom, bada bing, get it done. And then I felt good after, and then I'd be anxious for the next show.
It's the high after the show. I find it's the hardest thing to.
Yeah,
To
that'll keep you up more than a coffee or anything.
It's great when you're driving 10 hours back to Montreal.
Yes.
When you do 55 minutes and you're
Yes.
like, okay, I could use this energy for the next 3 hours.
I feel like we downplay how much time we spent in a car together. It's been a long
have,
time.
It is, yeah. We vaped. We finished a full vape.
There's a vape.
You
R.I.P.
You still have it?
No.
No, you threw it away.
I threw it out. It was dead.
It was dead?
It was
Yeah.
dead when we got to Montreal, pretty much. Yeah.
It's we spent 16 hours.
Pretty much, man. I mean, what is it? 9 hours there, 9 hours back,
Yeah,
basically.
give or take. We're doing it again, by the way,
Yeah.
in August. I have
Honestly, the ride there was fun.
yeah.
Ride back was brutal. I was like,
You could sleep, by the way. I never
yeah,
told
I
you
know,
you can't sleep.
I know. I'm just like, I don't know. I was just, it was just, I mean, it was going to be brutal. Like, I had nothing to complain about. It was fine, but it was just like, it's just a grueling drive.
You need to adapt your, like, if let's say we sleep in the car.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know if you noticed, I had earplugs, I had a face mask.
Mm-hmm.
The only thing missing was covers, and I think next time I'm gonna bring some covers so I can cover myself. You're welcome to cover. Get on the.
You just want me to cover my ears and eyes so you can take advantage of me while I sleep in your car. Fuck, I'm not falling for that again. I'm not falling. It happened in Hamilton. Happened in Hamilton. No, I'm just kidding.
What?
I'm just kidding. It didn't happen. It didn't happen.
It's I passed out. I woke up only because I got cold.
Yeah.
It was like, ooh, I got a bit chilly. I'm like, ooh.
I slept for like an hour and a half. We pulled out, by the way, we were like 6 hours into the drive, like 3 hours from Montreal, and we pulled over and had like a little nap at like a truck stop. And yeah, I slept for like an hour and a half, and then like I just got up and walked around, and yeah.
I woke up once just to look around because I heard, and I saw there was just a fat guy running. I'm like, and it was like 5 something in the morning.
Yeah.
The sun wasn't even out there, and the guy was just running at this Halte Routière, at this stop,
We were in
legal stop.
buttfuck nowhere.
Yeah.
What was that city we drove through?
I think it was Rivière du Loup,
Woo!
the river of the wolf. And oh boy. I
River of
saw
Fentanyl.
Yeah, I saw 2 crackheads, a couple, and it's crazy how relationships, whether you're a crackhead or regular human, or they're the same. The girl crackhead was telling the guy crackhead, like, do you still find me pretty? You don't like me because I gained weight, right? Do you think I'm fat? He's like, no, baby, I love you.
You lost all your weight and teeth. Oh, yeah, I remember it was like 4 a.m. and they were arguing outside of a
I
couche.
remember you told me, like, I'm staying in the car.
Yeah.
I locked the door when I left you to go pay. I locked the door. I'm like, I don't want anyone to steal his nose.
Not
or
only
something.
were they extremely Quebecer,
Yeah.
but they were also on drugs.
On drugs. They were the only 2 people we saw outside
Yeah.
the whole city.
That place was rough.
That place was. It had some good spots. I'm happy I saw cops. I'm like, oh, there's cops.
Yeah.
At least we'll be fine with this.
I'm pretty happy with never going to that place again, I think.
I'm going not far from this weekend. I'm going on a little weekend getaway with my lady.
Oh, where are you going?
I'm not sure.
You don't know? Are you going to make her sleep in the car too?
Yeah, that's how we're going to save money. We're going to just sleep exclusively in the car.
So what do you got planned? Are you going to like a spa or something?
I think we're going to Tadoussac. I think this is where we're going. It's a nice, beautiful, by the water. And I think we passed by it on the way.
It's like a lake?
No, I think it's the river. It's just the river opening.
You guys got like an Airbnb on the lake or something?
I got a Airbnb. We're going to go do some hiking and eat some good food. It's a very... have you ever been to Charlevoix?
No, I don't think
Quebec has, as you notice, on the way there, there's beautiful greenery. There's beautiful paysage. There's a lot of hiking. And you can do like nature stuff. And also, all these small cities, they became tourist havens where you go there and there's just small restaurants. Everybody's white and clean. And you eat good food. And then you drink, and they have like booze from the area, and then you go hiking. So yeah, we're gonna go do all these gay things.
I went to Tremblant for a bachelor party.
Yeah, Tremblant is similar, but Tremblant is like more party, more.
That's more tour. Yeah, like it was all like people from Ontario
Yeah.
and Vermont, and that place is nuts.
Yeah, it's more youthful. I think it's
Yeah.
more people. You can do nature, but also you can get and go ski. That's what Tremblant is very touristy, very popular.
It was beautiful though. I really liked it. I haven't been in a couple of years, but
We wanted to go, but she's been a couple of times, so we're like, let's go to. I think we're going to either Tadoussac or the other part.
what's the occasion for the getaway?
I think it's gonna be the only time I have summer to,
To have like a nice intimate weekend.
nice.
Are you gonna hit a mic while you're up there?
No. Nah.
You're
Maybe I'll
not-
headline. Listen, if I can book a show, I can headline. I'll headline.
Yeah, imagine you're just like, Joel, I need you to come host.
Joel?
I'm sitting in the back with you and your girlfriend.
Yeah, like, hi guys.
Joel, listen. Sorry.
Poor babe.
Yeah.
No.
Sorry, we
put it in the back.
yeah. Sorry,
Record a
we
pod, babe, can you?
we're gonna have to share the Airbnb. Put your earplugs in, like I told you.
I had a little. You have friends, right?
No.
And you
Thanks
know,
for rubbing it in.
they're no, you do have friends. I
have
met some of
friends.
them. Some of them look like
Yeah.
me. I had a new thing happen to me this last weekend,
You have friends, right?
but I didn't get to finish the question.
Okay, sorry.
So you have friends where there's like things you do with your friends. Okay, we hang out, we drink, we party, we smoke. We do like, let's say you have 10 activities you do with a friend. So I have my friend who was visiting me from out of town, and for the first time, he came with his wife, and I came with my girlfriend, and they came with their baby. So it was the first time that we had like little adult, like adult
double
date.
date kind of thing.
Yeah, I got to hang out with his daughter. I love this girl. Oh my god, she's an angel. But I've noticed every time I hang out with her, I get sick. Like if you notice my eye,
Oh, you got a little
I
sty.
get a little sty because I love playing with that child. She's an angel. So her hands, and I always say yes. Like, hey, want to eat ice cream? And I'm like, sure, I'll eat ice cream from your spoon.
Mm.
Or she like, nah. I'm like, fine, from your finger. And then you play, and she just touches your face.
You're just sucking on her fingers.
And this, because kids are this is what I'm realizing is that without adult supervision, children are disgusting.
They're dirty.
They go to the kindergarten, they fist each other, and then they touch your face. This is what children do, dude.
Yeah.
Because they're like, oh yeah, you can get this. It's a sty, or either like it's a bacterial attack or whatever, and
Yeah.
is it staphylococcus or bacteria from poop I have in my eye. I'm like,
You have
God
your
damn.
child in your face.
Like it's
basically.
pretty much yeah, or just coming out of their nose.
Different from the adult usually sits on
And
their face.
apparently, what my girlfriend told me is that you're not supposed to do that.
Not supposed to play
You're
like.
you're not supposed to kiss a child on the cheek.
Oh, really?
Because bacteria exchange or whatever. I'm like, they're disgusting. I'm
Yeah.
not disgusting. I'm clean.
But that's the thing. It's like when it's like these parents, when it's their child, it's like they don't like. It's like a dog, right? They're gonna.
Yeah, they get it all the time.
Yeah.
The way I see it, she's my new best friend. That's what I call her. So for me, I'm like, no, I'm not her parent.
Mhm.
I don't see her as often. I would love, but it was we went for ice cream too. Dude, I'm telling you, adulthood. If you have money, adulthood is so nice.
Mm.
You get to hang out with your best friend, and your wife can hang out with his wife, and then you can play with the children. Get the children to play together. Some of that, I'm like, ooh, I'm looking forward to that.
You're like, this is a nice adult thing.
This is a nice adult. We've never done it before.
Yeah.
It's the first time that we have like a double date.
Spontaneous.
No, you can't. Spontaneous.
Oh, it was planned.
Oh, you're funny. You think these people with kids do anything spontaneous?
Yeah, you're probably right. Yeah.
The only thing spontaneous to happen to you when you're a dad or a mom
It's
is
getting
diarrhea.
pregnant. Or getting pregnant.
Or getting pregnant. Yeah, it's getting pregnant or diarrhea are the only two spontaneous things
Yeah.
that can happen to adults.
Everything's planned. You want kids?
I would like that. Yeah.
Yeah?
I'd like to afford them. That's most.
How many?
I would like 3.
3?
You.
Me?
Yeah.
I thought you already legally adopted me. What?
I can barely afford you.
What? Like all boys, all girls, mix?
No, when I said you, is like how many kids would you want to have?
Oh, I thought you meant you want me as your son.
Fuck no.
No,
You're too old.
I'm too old. I'm just
Yeah,
an old.
Maybe a lover.
I'm just an old dog.
Let me eat ice cream off
Fucking
your fingers.
Put
we'll
me
see.
down. Yeah, I mean, yeah, we already. Yeah, he bought me ice cream in Fredericton.
Yeah, we did. And we
Um,
both got like weird shit after. We bought fancy ice cream.
Ruined our stomachs. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I want kids.
No?
I don't
I
know.
think you'd make a good dad.
The older I get, the less I want them.
You have that's stupid. Sorry if I.
But no, but I'm sure
I
that.
dismissed I learned that I tend to dismiss feelings with
No,
jokes.
no. But I'm 100. But like, I don't know. It could change. But like right now, I don't.
Well,
see it.
because you're not in love. You haven't
Yeah.
found a lady. You're still young.
Mhm.
Of course, you don't think. It's weird for you to think about kids right now. First you have to find a lady.
Yeah.
I find that like I haven't really thought about having kids since I met my girlfriend, and it would be nice if it would be with her. It just that like, oh, that would be a person I would like to.
Mm.
But also, I think 2 things happened that made me want to have kids. A, hanging out with my friend and his daughter, seeing the joy in his face, and also when I opened for Derek's again in Ottawa, and he was just shitting on his kids for an hour.
Mm.
I'm like, oh, this is so much love. Like you can express love through jokes like that.
You want it for the material. But no, like I know
Can't
that's
say
that's
no.
not the only reason, but
Yeah.
that's like a big perk.
The fact that they're a source of joy and comedy. Yeah.
Yeah.
They're a source of joy, definitely. Also, I like the drive. I find that people, once they have kids, it kicks them in the butt.
Well, because everything they do isn't just for them anymore,
Yeah.
right? They
Because
got
even now, like yeah, as you notice, I'm pushing my career to a new gear,
Mm.
and I think it comes from the fact, like, all right, I'm an adult. Let's try to build a relationship, or everything will come to explode and I'll die. I don't know, but let's give it a try.
There's no shame in trying,
Yeah.
and you never know until you do it.
Part of me also don't want to be like that weird 50-year-old talking about, I'm on Tinder trying to get laid. Yeah.
Yeah.
I've heard a couple of comics like that, and you're like, I don't know.
You don't want to be a single. You don't want to be chasing pussy in your 40s.
I mean, I don't
That's what
chase
you're
pussy
saying.
already.
I know, you're a
pussy.
single guy,
We're
yeah.
very lucky that we're on stage, and whoever likes you will come talk to you after the show.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't feel the need to chase, but the idea of there's no growth
In.
in just being single
Mm-hmm.
forever.
Yeah. I guess personally, there's no growth, but
Yeah.
sometimes it's.
Are you
Dude.
gonna hit new numbers? 4 digits?
Yeah. Yeah, maybe this year, but no, just kidding. But I mean, there's no personal growth.
Moncton, we're coming,
Yeah.
ladies and
There's,
Moncton.
there's no personal growth, but it's more like maybe it's because you're pouring everything into something else, right? Like maybe it's career growth, maybe it's
We're lucky. Listen, if I was a painter, I'll give you for sure. Yeah, I don't need to. If I was a sculptor, if I was a musician, but I find that as a comedian, you want to talk about things that relate to you,
Yeah.
and that people can like, oh yeah, I've lived through this, and there's not a lot of 50-year-old single people who
You keep calling yourself 50.
I see myself like 50 is so close to me, bro. I'm
How old are you?
42 in October.
42.
I see 50. It's down the.
Yeah.
It's like I see the little hole.
What are you gonna do for your 50th birthday?
Kill myself.
Oh,
No.
that's what I wanted.
Hey.
Hey.
Ooh,
Oh.
what I want to do, I have no. I don't care about
You don't care?
birthdays, but I see. How can I say this? I see it coming. And the birthday I've never. You care about birthdays?
Not really.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's a birthday. Yeah, all right. Everybody thinks it's your special day. I never made it.
What'd you do for your 40th?
Just I had a dinner with Guillaume and Gabe.
Oh, okay.
That's it.
My birthday's next month. No big deal.
Yeah.
If you're listening,
He's hosting my show. If you guys want
not on my birthday,
not on the birthday, but,
but
still
close to my birthday. Yes.
still hosting my show. I still believe that you should produce a birthday show. This room is yours if you want to.
Yeah.
All I'm saying is that I'll help you produce it for a small fee.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know what I'm gonna do for my birthday.
You want to do something?
I might just like do like a lunch or a dinner with some friends or something. I don't really know. I don't know. I'll probably it's on a Friday, so I'll probably do spots.
How old are you gonna be?
28.
28. It's not
Yeah.
important.
Birthdays stop getting cool after 21.
25 is I find.
You like 25?
25. I would say 25, 30, and 40 are like big. Because 25, you just finished university. 25.
I guess 30 and 40. Yeah.
30, you're like beginning of an adult. 40, you're an adult. No one cares about you after you're 40.
Mm.
No one cares. No one cares about 40-year-olds. It's a shame. They make the world turn around.
Mm.
Think about it.
They make the world less progressive.
And yet they make the word progress. They make the word progress in the sense they're the people who work. They're doing dead end jobs because usually if you haven't succeeded
Before 40.
in the corporate world,
Yeah.
in the 40, you're just gonna be a senior engineer or a senior. You're never gonna be VP. You're
Yeah.
gonna be senior management. They just make corporations make all the work move, and no one cares. No one applauds them for doing their job.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, you've been at the same job for 30 years.
Yeah.
No one cares about that.
Being 40 is a thankless job.
Your health just bang, everything. Every person I know who's over 40 has something about their health that bothers them.
What's yours other than the eye?
Right now, the eye.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't want to talk about it.
Let's talk about
Look
your.
at me, bro.
Let's talk about your hemorrhoids.
Hemorrhoids.
We don't have to.
That 240. I'm 239.
Do you go to the doctor ever?
Sometimes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I haven't been to a doctor in a long
I
time.
go once every few years.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm like, doctor, I don't know what's wrong with you. Like, oh, we'll do a blood test. And he's like you're 40. That's it. That's the prognosis. It's
You're
like,
old
you're
as
old as shit. Look. O OAS. You're old as
just old as
You just have to accept it. You're old as
to deal with that. Yeah.
Yeah. In your 20s, life is great. You know, in your 30s, like, ooh, I have to be a little serious, but you're still not serious.
Mm-hmm.
In your 40s, like, oh, damn, I gotta.
Yeah.
50s are coming.
What's one thing you wish you knew in your 30s? This is not a comedy podcast anymore. We're getting
deep, guys.
We're getting.
I wished in my 30s
Something you wish you knew
that I know now.
that you know now. That you've never known ever.
I would say take more risks.
Take more risks.
Yeah.
You hear that, folks? Get her pregnant.
Yeah, 100%. Take more risks. There's no wait till you're ready.
Yeah.
Wait. Yeah.
Wash your hands.
Wash your hands.
There's a pandemic. Right?
Yeah, get served earlier. Why did you wait till you lost all of your work to get served?
It's just the flu. Just chill out. Don't get the vaccine.
Definitely I would say, and I'll give you that advice as well. Take more risks.
Yeah.
You'll never be ready, so just do it now and
Yeah.
just don't be good at it. But do it. Don't be good at it. Enjoy your hair while you can. Take care of your health.
And then you have a line in your act where you say, enjoy your boners.
Enjoy your
That's
boners.
also another one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Enjoy your boners.
Yeah.
That's
the big one.
enjoy your boners, everybody.
That's the big one. Enjoy your, yeah. Okay.
Well, so your birthday is next
Next month. Yeah.
Give me the top 5. Top 5 things that you'd like to achieve, or the top 5 things that you learned. Okay, let's start with this. Top 5 things you learned in your 27th year on this earth.
Man. Do it yourself. Do it yourself. No one gives a shit. Work harder. Take a day off. Don't stress as much. Everything's gonna fucking work out. I don't know. That's kind of like a brief summary.
I think that's 5.
Is that 5?
I don't know.
And enjoy my boners.
Enjoy your bonus.
Yeah.
And what are the 5 things you'd like to achieve in your 20th age?
28?
Yeah, well, next year, right? Like July.
In like a month,
in
yeah.
like a month. What's your birthday?
July 25th.
July 25th, guys. Send him a small DM wishing you happy birthday.
July 25th. I'll be probably not here, but
Where you gonna be?
No, I'll be somewhere in Montreal. What
Give
I
him
want
a
to
kiss on the lips.
give me a kiss, please. 28, man. I don't know. I just kind of want to, we got some momentum.
Mm-hmm.
Just want to keep rolling, keep learning, keep getting better, keep writing some new shit.
These are very vague goals.
Yeah, but that's
Goals are supposed to be precise
yeah.
and measurable.
Okay. I want to get 1% better every day.
That's how do you know that?
You don't. You got to just do the work.
People just decided to start playing pool now. People are inconsiderate.
No, it's okay.
Yeah.
We're in there. We're in there. We're in their living space.
Can I give you goals that you should be able to attain?
Sure.
Have a solid 30.
Yeah.
A. B. Get into acting. Enjoy your youth while you can.
Yeah.
And have an online thing.
Have an online thing.
That hard work you're putting offline, doing shows and doing open mics, every night.
Yeah.
See if you put that.
Into OnlyFans.
Sure, dude. If you open an OnlyFans right now, everybody, Gabe, can you make a short with this? If Joel Montgomery Slavik, you need an OnlyFans, bro. Just your feet, your human. Everybody, just look at this. Who would not pay hundreds of dollars to see these?
They're not pretty.
By the way, his feet are white. I don't know if you guys know. Joel is white.
They're not pretty though.
Now look at his feet.
They're not pretty, but they're large.
I've seen like 2 pretty feet in my whole life.
Mm.
Feet there's very few people who have pretty feet.
Some people are into it regardless.
Exactly.
That's never been my.
Exactly. Listen, you don't want to go back to work. You don't want to have an office job.
No, I do not. So maybe I'll just sell feet pics. Honestly, there might be some buyers. I don't know. I got like a slender foot look. Maybe there's some people who are into
Listen,
tall, dark, and handsome feet.
here's how disgusted by men I am. I don't really like shorts on men. So imagine how I feel about men's
Shorts?
feet.
Yeah, there's probably gonna be some comedians in shorts tonight.
Ugh.
Yeah,
Why? It's disgusting.
it's hot out there, man. That's another thing. We're in the middle of a heat wave right now.
Yeah, it's true. Montreal's
Yeah.
going through a heat wave.
Yeah.
It's nice. I went kayaking last weekend.
Oh yeah.
Went on a little date.
With
Went
the lady.
With the lady, yeah.
Where'd you guys go kayaking?
In the river.
Which one?
I don't know. Not in Verdun.
We just found it. Oh, the like Verdun Beach, like
Maybe.
The canal.
Yeah, the canal.
the canal.
It was very nice. We went on a Monday,
Mm.
and we saw like little teenagers who skipped school because school isn't over yet.
Mm-hmm.
They're like, oh, they skipped school to go jump in the water, and I like that for some reason. I'm like, this is nice.
They were getting drunk. You bought them booze or something?
No, I touched them. No.
Oh.
Like, hey kids.
No, even better.
Hey kids, do you like podcasts? Hey, you like podcasts?
You like podcasts? Hey, you guys want to come to a show at a hostel?
So no, it's just so nice to see boys and girls, and they're just jumping in the water. And I was looking at them like, with a little, like,
You ever skip school?
I don't think so. No, I never skipped school. You skipped school?
I don't think so. No, I don't remember.
you're a goodie. You're a goodie too.
I don't know. It's, I didn't hate school. I didn't love school, but like I never like hated it enough to be like,
yeah.
you know. But I don't know.
I was always terrified of failure, so I never skipped school because I was just like, oh my god, if I skip school, I might not learn something.
You got good grades though.
Yeah, until I discovered women, and then puberty.
That was like
and
that was like at 30.
No, I would say 14,
14.
15, and
And then your grades got bad. You did engineering though. You had good grades.
engineering. Yeah, I was like above average in my bachelor, and I was among the best in my master's.
Yeah.
But no women. That's the secret to my success. Is that I need to, if I'm focusing on one thing, it's one thing and one thing only. I can't. My autism doesn't allow me to focus on more than one thing.
I feel like pussy has ruined a lot of great prodigies
Yeah,
over the
buddy.
years. Almost. Almost.
A person told me, and I'm not gonna say who, but he said he could be the next Charlie Sheen. So
I know
he
who
has
said
so
that.
much talent and good looks and hard work and good ethics, but he has his so he's like the Charlie Sheen of the Montreal comedy scene. So we have to take care of him. We have to help guide him.
I'm a good boy.
You're a good boy.
I'm a good boy.
You're a good boy with the. You know what? I can't wait. I can't wait for you to not give a.
Not give
You're
a
not
fuck.
there yet.
Not yet. No.
You're not there. You still give a fuck.
Yeah.
You still. I can tell because there's a little difference between non-recorded or not on stage Joel and on stage Joel. Like the things that make you laugh are so wrong.
Yeah.
I'm like, that's his brain.
Yeah.
That's what he wants to say.
Yeah.
And you've dropped a couple of gems. Mwah, in my company. I'm like, this guy's a genius.
Yeah.
But you're still a little.
We'll get there.
Oh.
I'm pretty new.
And what's hilarious is that you don't have a day job.
No.
There's nothing for you to lose
By what? Oh, by
by just not
What?
giving a.
it takes time though, right? I feel like I don't really know what.
My career started getting better when I literally stopped giving a fuck.
Yeah. We'll get there. We'll get there.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Maybe you need to go bald.
I don't
Maybe
want.
You need to lose something.
I will look too racist if I go bald.
Just. Welcome. We'll have a new podcast.
I already get-
two bald guys.
I already get told I look racist. I don't need the.
You do. Unfortunately, you do. You don't look racist. You look what racists want to look like.
Yeah.
Like when a racist goes, man, I want to look like it's you.
It's like an ideal guy to date a racist daughter, basically.
Yeah, exactly. Like, yeah, why don't you date a guy like Joel?
Yeah.
Good son. And what's funny is that you work with the most immigrant people in the scene.
Yeah. Because I'm an ally.
You open for me?
Yeah.
Personally? You work with Sid? Every single brown person in the scene, like, this guy, he's good. He's going to work with me.
Yeah. I think it was. It was either Victor or Randy the other night. He was like, "You're one of the good whites." I was like, "Thanks, man."
As far as we know.
Yeah, true.
When you hang out with the whites, I don't know what comes out. Because I've seen I've seen the group of degenerates you hang out with.
Yeah. They're funny.
The solid whites, as
They're
I call
funny.
them.
The solid whites.
The solid whites.
Yeah, no.
Things must have been said.
No, I mean like nothing seriously.
Of course.
Yeah.
You're not gonna tell me on this
Yeah.
while this is recorded for sure.
But we all have pretty sense of humor.
You
so
do, and
It
I
goes there
can't wait
sometimes.
to see it either come out in video form as shorts or on a podcast or you on stage. I can't wait to hear your 30 minutes, 5 minutes on the Jews. Let's go.
I don't know if I can touch that. I don't know if I can touch that yet. I don't know enough.
The blacks.
I could maybe. I
You
could work
touch
with
the
it.
blacks.
I could work with it.
You can't touch the blacks.
Yeah.
Touch the blacks.
This is Amer just recruiting me to be a racist, I think.
It's funny.
like,
I'm
buddy,
recruiting here.
Just be racist.
Just be
It's
yourself,
funny.
man. Because you're not racist.
I'm not racist.
Listen, guys. If this comes out in the future, after when Joel started going, doing sketches in blackface, Joel is not racist.
No.
I've hung out with. I've spent too much time with it.
Too much time in the car.
Like at a point where it becomes annoying for both of us to hang out together. This man doesn't have a racist bone in his body. 100%, guys.
Except for my cock.
Except his cock. His cock does not get hard for black men at all.
That's a lie. Come on.
I don't know what Gabe is gonna do with his episode. There's a lot of.
I'm sure.
I won't tag you. It's okay.
Gabe's gonna be listening to the whole thing like, what the doing? I'm never coming back to Montreal.
Gabe is soon gonna get married. He's getting married, I think, in 1 week and a half.
Wow! Congratulations.
Yeah, 1 week and
I
a half.
know he's listening, so I'm
Yeah, he
saying
is.
congratulations,
Mazel tov.
Gabe. We miss you. Congratulations.
Are these noises necessary when playing pool?
This is like a peak male activity right here.
Like, are they trying to compete with us?
I don't know. I think they're just broing out. I don't know how long they've known each other. I feel like not long. Maybe
Yeah.
they're trying to see who the leader
In a hostel, you do see friendships form instantly.
instant because there's no you have to right.
Yeah, and people will approach us like, "Hey, hi, what's your name, man?" And like, what? I'm like, "Oh yeah, we're in a hostel."
Yeah.
Because on the street, people are, "Hey, man," or in a bar, people don't just approach randomly with
It's weird to go into a hostel in the city that you live in,
Yeah.
and you're just like, hey,
There's people we see and you're like, "Why are you here?"
yeah,
If you're not here for the show, if you're coming for the show, I understand.
yeah,
If you're just gonna hang out in a hostel,
yeah.
come for the show and then hang out. At least you have a reason.
This is a sick bar though. This hostel bar is sick.
It
Every time I'm
is.
here, I'm like, I wish I was on vacation.
I realized I run the two most awesomest room in the city.
Most awesomest.
Yeah, hostel show.
Yeah.
You get to meet people from all around the world. The show is pay what you can. It's a beautiful room. It's clean.
Yeah.
Look at it. It's gorgeous. Great sound system.
Yeah.
Everything works out perfectly. And I have a show in literally the fanciest place, Club Atwater, July 11th. Come see me headline. The fanciest room
Yeah.
in the city.
Good food.
Good food, gorgeous everything, gorgeous architecture, gorgeous room.
Yeah.
I have the two best rooms in the city.
Yeah. So you're doing your hour in Montreal.
Yeah.
How you feeling about that? Are you excited?
I'm excited. I'm excited because I can let's see if I can how many tickets I can sell
Yeah.
in Montreal. So far, sold 2 tickets.
Okay.
People slid in my DMs and they're like, "What's the ticket link? I can't find it."
Nice.
Bam, sold 2 tickets. So
And are you gonna have like a lot of friends and family come out?
we'll see. We'll see. I don't know. I think fans will come more.
Have your parents seen you perform?
Yeah, but I'm not gonna.
You're not gonna ask them?
Nah.
When was the last time they saw you perform?
They never saw me perform.
They've never seen you perform.
No.
You don't want them to?
No.
They don't want to?
No, dude, have you seen my material? My parents are like good people.
Yeah,
they're
but
good, clean.
if you're
They
killing
don't
it,
swear.
if you're killing it, doesn't matter.
First of all, their English isn't that good to understand the nuances of what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
Second of all, it's just too. I don't. Listen, if I ever do a theater like Sam did,
Yeah.
yeah, go sit in the back in a room of 900. I want them to. They don't want to see me. I think they want to. Immigrant parents don't want to see you do your art form. They want to see you succeed.
Okay.
So once I'm doing a small theater of 400, let's say I do the Olympia. Like, all right, come check it out.
Olympia's like 13, I think.
Yeah, maybe in a couple of years.
That's a big room.
Yeah, it's okay to be ambitious.
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with being ambitious.
Absolutely
I think it's
not.
a quality that lacks a lot of people lack.
Yeah.
So we'll see where it takes us. Let's start by selling a couple of 50 seaters.
Couple of mugs.
Couple of mugs. Yeah, buy a mug, guys. Look at this. Yeah, look at this.
Do you sell those online or just live at shows?
I put them on the website, but I hope no one buys them online because I'll lose money on.
Because then you're gonna have to ship it.
Yeah.
Oh
Just come
fuck.
to shows. Come to a Tuesday show at this beautiful hostel and have fun. As you know, the U.S. sent a couple of gorgeous planes over Iran and bombarded nuclear facilities.
Gorgeous.
They're beautiful. Have you ever seen a B-52?
No. Yeah, it's like the stealth bomber or whatever.
It is a work of art. Listen, it is a tool to kill,
Yeah.
unfortunately. But as a man who used to be an aerospace engineer, I look at this and I'm like, holy macaroni. No, that's not it. Here, no, okay, wait. I have the wrong name then.
B-52.
Or B2?
B2
Or what
plane.
Is it B2?
Yeah, this is the one, right?
I think so. Yeah, it's the B2. Sorry.
Yeah.
So yeah, look at this beautiful plane. This is a killing machine, and yet it is as an ex aerospace engineer, I look at it, and I'm in awe of the engineering that went into producing these. If you see this, you're dying. No one sees this.
Yeah.
If you see this above your head,
So
you're gonna die.
That's all you took from the news?
No.
Those,
wow,
plane-
look at
those
this.
planes are hot.
I used to have friends who worked in the military, who were like on military planes.
Yeah.
And there's just so much money in engineering that goes into it. Again, from an engineering point of view, these planes are, but they literally look like angels of death.
Mm-hmm.
Like in the Bible, when they say the angels of death came and they ended the world, you look at them like it's just a huge black thing that's guaranteed to kill you.
Mm-hmm.
Terrifying. So beautiful. And
He seems thrilled about the news.
engineering-wise, again,
Okay.
amazing, amazing tools.
Let's not get into the human suffering part.
Well, that is the question that I ask myself because, Trump came back afterwards and he was like, so we didn't, and now we can have peace. And I've asked myself, do you think it's the first time that he kills innocent people?
No.
You think in his non-presidential life, he...
He had enough money to make someone
Yeah,
go away.
Exactly. But do you think... Listen, you kill people who are, bad for the country or enemies of the country. It's your duty as a president.
Mm-hmm.
But now, 100% you're killing innocent people who work in the vicinity. Because you
Yeah.
understand the bombs that are needed to destroy a huge facility?
Yeah.
That's why, by the way, America got involved because you needed special planes to carry these humongous bombs
Mm-hmm.
to drop them. And I don't think Israel had them. So America had to be involved with these B-2s to drop
So
these
what do you
bombs.
think's gonna happen? You think it's World War III? You think we're getting drafted or what?
I'm too old to get drafted, buddy.
No?
I am.
What's the
The
cutoff?
best part of being 41 is that this guy
What's the cutoff?
is not fighting anywhere.
It's a
You are.
18 to 30? Like
I'm
what
gonna
is
be
it?
sitting here. Bro, that's what I'm gonna do.
You're not gonna be my girlfriend while I'm away at the war. You're gonna be.
Yeah, because you don't have a girlfriend. So
I don't
I'm
have a
gonna be
girlfriend, yeah.
Fucking your mom, buddy.
My mom is my girlfriend, so fuck you.
Oh yeah, that's the only good thing about being in your 40 that you're the last people who are drafted
Yeah.
into a war.
Your your country's just like nah.
You're like, dude, you can't even keep a job. We're not gonna. Let's take these 20-year-olds who can, brainwash.
yeah.
Like, hey, do you want $50,000 for
They
your
should-
comedy career?
they
Come
should
kill a
s-
few Iraqis.
They should start doing like military propaganda on TikTok. I think that would
100%
that would get people
You don't think it
fired
already
up.
exists?
Probably already exists,
100%
yeah.
exists for sure.
Just get them doing dances and
They're showing pictures. Dude, it already kind of worked on me. They're showing me pictures of B2s. I'm like, my God, it would be glorious to.
you're trying to be
fly
a
these
you're trying to
planes
be
or work
a
on them.
military pilot.
Oh, that would be amazing.
Yeah?
I have terrible eyesight. There's no way.
Oh.
Well, I don't have terrible eyesight, but you have to be a peak human
Yeah.
to be trusted with $1 billion plane doing operations that are so expensive politically, monetarily, humanly. Apparently, one of the bomber was a woman. One of the flight.
Wow. Progress.
Yeah, they saved 30% on that.
Wow.
Isn't that crazy? Huh? They hired a female to kill people. Isn't
That's
that,
awesome.
Huh?
Yeah. If you're mad
here
about
you go, liberals.
yeah, if you're mad about the bombings, you're sexist. That's what that means.
Hey, do you think if I change my ChatGPT to a female voice, I can pay 30% less on the subscription? That's a question I ask myself sometimes.
You should ask ChatGPT.
ChatGPT. You know what? Oh my God.
ChatGLBT.
I asked ChatGPT a very important question. Thank you for reminding me. I'm like, what is every religion's opinion on fart jokes?
What made you think of this question?
I saw a video, as I told you, my Instagram algorithm sends me pro-Israel and pro-Palestine to test out which part of the war I'm on. And sometimes it'll still tell me like a rabbi sharing wisdom, and sometimes it'll show me a sheikh, a Muslim priest, sharing wisdom. And I got one where someone asked a sheikh, "Is it haram to fart?" He said, well, if it's just a natural body, it's okay to fart. But if you're like going, haha, pull my finger, then yes, of course it's haram. I'm like, what? It's haram to do a fart joke? That got me thinking, like, what is every religion's opinion on fart jokes? So in Christianity, frowned upon. Islam, frowned upon. Buddhism, frowned upon. Judaism, surprisingly open.
Really?
So I'm like, I'm converting.
Really?
Yeah.
How did you? What literature did you find on Jewish fart
I just
jokes?
asked ChatGPT. I'm like, hey, give me.
You know that's not 100% accurate, right?
Of course,
Yeah.
of course. But this is based purely on ChatGPT.
Amer has slowly become half ChatGPT.
Not half. I do believe if you do not use ChatGPT or AI, forget ChatGPT. If you don't use AI right now,
Yeah.
you are not preparing yourself for a good future.
Okay.
AI, in my opinion, is the internet.
Yeah.
We're going through right now. It's gonna change the world the way the internet changed the world 30 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
People
So you're
are-
asking it about fart jokes in Islam?
Yeah, because I'm like, tell me go get the research. It does the research.
Yeah.
It sends you the information. They're like surprisingly open.
Huh.
There's even like fart jokes in some of the books.
There's fart jokes in the Bible.
No, in the King David's, no.
No?
Frowned upon. And it's I have it on my phone. I can show it to you. But just it's literally wrote Judaism surprisingly open. It
Really?
wrote surprisingly open. That's literally the word that it
What's
used.
the deal with fart jokes?
Love the fact when I said Judaism, you go to Seinfeld.
Well,
right away.
I mean, come on.
But isn't that interesting? Like, it blew my mind that Islam, which is the religion I grew up in, like, come on, humor. Like, oh, it's haram to be crude.
Mm.
It's a joke.
Yeah.
It's a joke.
I don't think when they wrote these scriptures, they were thinking about jokes.
But it's humor is such an important part of humanity, how to deal with pain,
Yeah.
how to thrive and keep moving forward. How can you not? I remember when I was studying religion, there's nowhere in the books that I hear about like Jesus laughing
Mm.
or what made Jesus laugh. Apparently, the Prophet Muhammad, they discussed like, oh, he laughed about certain things, but he said there shouldn't be someone you shouldn't punch
Shouldn't
down
punch
or whatever,
down.
or whatever. Yeah, did you guys know that you shouldn't punch down, as said by the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him? Isn't
That's
that
who
funny?
taught me that, yeah. Man upstairs.
But I remember like Jesus, who is probably my favorite character in all these religions. Not once did he laugh.
That's a bit of a mainstream choice, don't you think?
Oh, the Buddha? Is that you wanted to go Buddha?
You know, you got Matthew, Mark, Luke, John.
Yeah, but these are apostles. They're not prophets. I'm talking about like the big guys. Level up.
The big dogs.
The big dogs.
Okay.
Okay, you have
I don't know enough.
Jesus,
I don't know
Muhammad,
enough.
Noah.
Big fan of his ark.
Moses. A bunch of other ones.
Moses,
Yeah, that's it.
part of the Red Sea.
But isn't it interesting? Not a single account of
Bruce
Jesus like,
Almighty.
ha ha ha. Just
What if he had a really humor and that's why? Like he was laughing at like racist Like, okay, we're gonna cut that.
keeps
Yeah.
because, like, what do you call this?
What's
Just,
the
like
like flicking people?
flicking people,
Yeah.
flicking his apostles' nuts.
He's like, this is my blood, this is my body, this is my cock. And they're like, all right, we're gonna cut that. We're gonna cut that part out.
All right, like, oh god damn it.
Yeah. They're etching it in stone. They're like, oh.
God.
This is my cock.
Moses came down came down. He had the 2 commandments: "Thou shalt not kill."
Yeah.
Thou shalt laugh at my fart joke.
We gotta get rid of that. Yeah.
Apparently there were more, and then we lost a few.
Yeah, there was more.
I think so. I think there was more than 10, or maybe I saw this in a comedy. I don't remember. But that's like, isn't it? Religion, shouldn't they discuss comedy?
In religion?
Yes.
I don't know.
A religion who wants to talk about everything. You didn't even bring up like, all right, comedy.
Well, it's I don't know. I feel like they. I don't know. I don't know if that's their forte. I don't think any. If there was jokes in the Bible, they probably wouldn't be very funny.
Every single religion has such specific rules about what to wear, your hair, when you should cut your hair, when you should not cut your hair, when you should wash, how you should marry, how you should have sex, how you should. No, like, all right, this is rules about comedy.
What you should laugh at. They don't do that.
They don't do that.
Maybe that's the beauty of it.
Nah,
It's up to you. It's in here.
Exactly.
It's in your tit.
If it's in my tit, then everything else also should be in my tit.
Yeah.
It makes me about religion, you know?
Yeah.
Come on, comedy.
Comedy, huh?
It should be. Maybe I should.
You should write a book of the Bible.
As I call myself, the prophet of jizz.
Amer Viticus.
The prophet of jizz. This is.
Amer Viticus 69,420.
I think J and I are Roman numerals. Like
Okay.
J-I is easy.
Send one of your jokes to ChatGPT
Yeah.
and ask it to rewrite it in biblical language.
And thou on 9th of the 11th of the
Thou
month
shall do cocaine off his lines.
of thy lines.
Off thy lines. That would actually be really funny to get like your jokes biblical.
But what's your apprehension? Is that the right word?
What do you mean?
Like, what you're like, chat AI. What's
AI?
Yeah.
It's not real. It's not real. I don't like it. It's weird. I don't know. I think people who are people are all in on it. I'm like, I don't know. I'd rather just keep my humanity and my.
So your worry is that you find it might affect your humanity.
Not really. I mean, I just don't need to. I don't need to use it. I don't need it in everyday life. If I have a question, I can just Google something. I can usually figure it out. Like I've never needed it for anything.
So you use Google.
Yeah, I guess.
That's okay. So that's literally you're just you're a generation behind. That's it.
Sure.
Because
I'm younger than you.
20 years ago, people were like, Google, I just go to the library and get the book and get the information I want. Google is just too quick. You can't trust the sources. These are people who criticize Google. That's what they were saying 30 years ago. Like, oh, dude, I go to a library, I check in an actual encyclopedia and get the information I want. And now you say, no, I just go to Google. What I'm saying is that the future is AI. It is so powerful. Dude,
I don't need it. I don't need to have my information.
Blows my mind how powerful it is. It is stupefying. How quick it is. How pretty good. You know what I want to start doing? I haven't been able to do it yet, but I have the video, right? I did an hour, let's say in Moncton. Not Moncton, Fredericton. I'm like, oh, what if I extract the audio, send it to ChatGPT, give me a transcript of everything I said, right next to it, give me the decibel of every laugh. So I can see, okay, this joke didn't work, this joke worked. Okay. Now I have all that information. Now I have just data I can analyze myself.
Yeah. Or you can just watch it.
Yeah, I could. But, I don't want to watch 6 hours. I'm like, no, just do it, watch it for me.
Yeah.
Send me the decibels, tell me these lines didn't work.
But it's also...
Tell me maybe why didn't this joke work?
Yeah, but they won't be able to tell you that.
Yet.
Yeah, that's fucked.
Yet.
That's...
I know, but that's the future. They're making videos now. I'm looking, because I told you I want to get into making movies.
Porn, yeah.
Sure. The Chinese softwares that are coming up right now blow my mind. It's like $5 a month. You subscribe and you can make whatever. Name something. An acrobat juggling your mom.
Yeah.
You can do it. 16 mics into my mouth, like this.
Pretty soon, you're just gonna tell ChatGPT to make a podcast for you, and it's just gonna be your voice automated talking about World War III. Or
So far, I enjoy using ChatGPT to create the image I have in my mind.
Yeah.
I haven't used it as just create for me.
Mm-hmm.
I have an image in my mind and I want to create it, and I use ChatGPT to do it, which is, it's in my opinion, it's the end of the craft.
Witchcraft.
Witchcraft.
You count that? That wasn't even on purpose.
For example, let's say you draw.
Yeah.
It's a craft.
Yeah.
You have to practice, learn how to draw faces, hands,
Penis.
blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
Penises, whatever your heart desires, right? ChatGPT does it like this.
Yeah.
It's the end of a craft.
Yeah.
Soon, ChatGPT or AI will be connected to a 3D printer. You're like, oh, I need a new cup. Design a new cup for me. I want to do this, and it will just do it.
Mm.
It's the end of craft, which is not a bad thing, because if the goal is to no one works, right? No one wants to work.
Mm.
You want to do whatever you want. I don't want to ever have a job.
Mm.
So you could do, if you want to do a craft, you could do it. It'll be a niche thing. But everybody has ideas. And I think that's the beauty of AI, is that you can just give it ideas and it creates it for you.
Mm.
And I'm an idea generating machine. That's all I do is think of ideas. So the fact that I have like my own slave to do whatever I want, create this idea with what you can.
Yeah, you showed your age a little bit there, but
Why?
because you said you liked having a slave.
I do. It is my first slave. AI, I'm telling you. Dude,
Hopefully your last.
I think I'm going to have a few AIs. You think it will work harder if I call it the N-word? Circle back. Hey now. They did say that if you're very strict with AI, it does work. If you're like, hey, this is not good, do it again.
Really?
Then it will like, oh, sorry. And then it will try and work harder.
It's like
That's what the creators of AI
it's like you're
said.
raising your children. You gotta beat the AI.
You see, it's funny. It's funny because people say, like, how should you approach AI? Should you treat it like a child?
Mm.
Should you treat it like an employee? Should you treat it like a slave?
Yeah. All three at the same time?
Yeah, imagine you're like a farmer, you have 16 children, and AI is one of your child.
Imagine being a deadbeat father to your AI.
I don't need to imagine.
Yeah.
Like, Dad, you're making me create all these
I logged
posters."
in drunk again. Uh-oh. Why is my ex-wife such a bitch?
It's funny because I use it also to like correct emails or to write just template emails, and then I get a message back, and you can clearly see that person also used AI.
Mm.
So now it's just people using it's AI talking.
No
to
one's
each other.
no one's
No
talking to
one's-
each other anymore. Yeah.
Dude, when I was single, I was chatting with a girl, and I'm like, she's like, that's her tone chain.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, oh, let me see. Oh, it was like the beginning of AI, so I'm like, ooh, I was very curious. Like, hey, what would you respond to this? And then AI would tell me something. And then when we talk, like, oh, I was using AI, and I was using AI. So we're both flirting with each other using AI.
Yeah.
So no one was really flirting with no one. It was
No.
just AI trying to get laid with AI.
You guys were just trying to get... Did he get laid?
No. No. I remember going, oh, this is right now you have to go to AI but soon it's going to be implemented in everything.
Mm-hmm.
Right now when you text and it autocorrects, I bet you soon it's going to be AI autocorrecting everything.
Mm.
Right? Predictive writing, all this is going to be replaced by AI. AI is the first thing that I have used where if I would quit comedy,
You'd work in AI.
I don't know if I would use AI to make things. I would create using AI.
Yeah.
Like, all right, no more comedy. Comedy, free speech is illegal now. We're like, all right, I'll just use AI to create all those thoughts I had in my mind.
AI, folks.
You're very dismissive, I feel.
I don't like it.
I think it terrifies you a little.
A little bit.
Yeah?
Yeah.
It's the future, man. Either
I don't
embrace
like
it.
I don't like it.
I feel like Neo. Like, let me use it to my advantage.
I'm gonna be a regular person.
You say that now.
Yeah. Maybe one day I'll be AI Joel.
I only use it because I don't have money to hire a graphic designer, to hire a publicity manager. It's useful for growth.
Mm.
It's the first time in history that we have it. It's like would you not use Waze to go do shows on the road? No, I need Waze. Imagine us driving back from Peterborough
With a map?
with a map.
Yeah, it'd be brutal.
It's such like the Waze was such a useful tool to help us know where we're going, to help us drive in complete pitch darkness, to avoid
In a snowstorm.
So now this is the future. The new tool that everyone should use, in my opinion, is AI. No, it's still not sold.
July 11th. Club Atwater.
Yeah.
Come
All
see him do
jokes
an hour
written by me because
by
this
AI.
Amer's intelligence. This AI, Amer's intelligence. It's not funny, so you can't trust. It's a tool. A tool cannot be funny.
I think you should get AI to write you a set or a joke, and the challenge is you have to go on stage and do it exactly how it says. Even if it's clunky.
It did once.
Yeah.
Because it's still not perfect. So I uploaded the 1 hour we did in Fredericton, and I give me the transcript. And I was reading the transcript. I'm like, I didn't say any of this.
Mm.
And then I'm like, what the hell? And it's like, oh, I just assumed this is what you said because I couldn't read the file. I'm like, you can't do that, dude. It was terrible.
Yeah.
It was like cheesy. One of the jokes that nothing is happening in Fredericton when I know you guys are here.
Yeah.
I'm
I
like,
don't think you said that.
no, I didn't say that.
Yeah, yeah.
But ChatGPT wrote that.
Yeah.
I'm like,
Well, at least they know about Fredericton.
because it knows I'm very self-deprecating.
Yeah.
So I'm like, oh, let me write a self-deprecating joke about me being in Fredericton, and it
Yeah.
wrote that joke,
Yeah.
which is hacky. I mean, it's not even there. It's not a joke.
Are you saying AI is hacky for not having original ideas?
AI is a tool. A
Yeah.
tool cannot. It's a tool. It's a
Yeah.
tool. That's it. I'm telling you, dude. You're gonna use it. You'll see.
So are you. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just
You're
kidding.
gonna use it too.
Maybe when the end of the world strikes and there's no other
It's gonna be
way.
too late, man. It's gonna be too late. I'm gonna come with my Terminator made of liquid metal. And you're gonna have Arnold going.
With all of those ChatGPT posters.
They're great posters. They're so funny. They're so I tell it exactly what to do, and it just creates it.
Yeah.
It just creates it, Joel.
I don't know.
It blows my mind.
I don't like it.
Okay.
We'll agree to disagree. I think I think it's lame.
You haven't yet told me why you don't like it.
I just don't like it.
I like the fact that a lot of people don't like
It's
it.
stealing our jobs.
No, not
No,
our
I'm just kidding.
jobs.
I'm just kidding.
No.
No.
Listen, what differentiates?
I
us
just
from-
don't need to use it. If I don't need to use it, I don't need to use it. It's fine.
No. Well, hopefully you start promoting your own show, and you're like, I need to make 600 posters.
Yeah.
And I need to build a marketing plan.
Mhm.
What should I do? Use it. It's a great tool, buddy. You'll see. You'll see. You'll all see.
All right.
All right, buddy. Thank you so much for being on the pod.
Thanks for having me.
Guys, Joel Slavik. Birthday is July
25th.
Wish him happy birthday. If you want to see him host, he hosts for the Grace, and now he hosts for me too. July 11th, Friday, July 11th. I'm running my hour at Club Atwater. Beautiful location. Come check it out. I'm excited. Everyone should come. Let's pack this place. I want everyone. I want to sell out. I want to have another supplémentaire. I don't know how to say it in English. But yeah, come check it out, guys. And thank you so much for listening. Eugene, I love you very much. Gabriel, I love you so much. All right, guys. Bye. Japan.